Good morning. I think it's about 8:30, day 11. Slow morning, just because I didn't sleep very well. I'm very tired and very sore. I can feel the last couple of days of hiking today. So I'm just kind of feeling meh. So we only have, I don't know, not far from Julian. At this point, we're looking to make it there probably mid tomorrow. And we're gonna take a zero there, and then we've been considering hiking out to, I think, the Stagecoach Inn or something like that. It's like 4 miles off trail. It's like supposedly an alternative to Julian. And so we're looking to maybe go into Julian, take a Nero or a zero, and then go to the Stagecoach and take another one. Just because we can. So, and we're all kind of tired, so yeah, that's kind of the plan. I think we have tons of camping options for today. I think the first one's at 7, and then I think we have like another one at 8, and then 9, and then 10, and then 11, and stuff like that. So we're just gonna kind of see what we're feeling like. Yeah, but there's no water between here and Julian, so we are cameling up and packing out about 4 liters each, which should do us until we get there tomorrow, until we hitch out tomorrow. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm not sure why I'm feeling so tired and so meh. Yesterday was, a decent push. It was a lot of downhill and I didn't sleep very well, and I'm guessing that's why. But it's another beautiful day, and I think we have like a 300-foot climb up first thing this morning, and then it's all just downhill from there. So it should be a pretty easy day, no matter the mileage. Ooh, I'm near water, and there are bugs just swarming everywhere. Anyway, I'm holding up the group because I'm just like sitting here talking to my phone and not getting water like I'm supposed to be. So I will check in as we go. So first thing out of camp this morning is this like 300-foot climb, and pretty much straight uphill. And I woke up tired, and I knew last night climbing into camp that I was just feeling pretty worn out. And like mentally, I'm doing fine. A little grumpy this morning. But for the most part, like mentally, I'm doing good. I'm loving all of this, even the hard days. But today on this climb, I'm just tired. My muscles are tired. My feet are tired. I feel like I could sit down and take a nap. And we've only been up for a couple hours. And we were just talking, and I'm like, it's day 11. We've been out here 11 days. We haven't been doing huge miles, but consistent.
We've been doing plenty for us, though.
Yeah. And 11 days, and we took 1 0. And I'm just sitting here going, yeah, it's time. It's time for a 0, rest up, kind of recuperate a little bit before we set out again. I'm ready for town. Probably won't hit it today, but tomorrow we'll hit town, and I'm ready for it. Ready for some real food, ready for a shower, ready for some laundry.
Fresh food and burgers.
Ready for some downtime, just because I'm feeling a bit physically wiped out. Not like detrimentally so. I have no doubt that we'll keep on trucking. I just need a day. So that is the thought for the morning, because this climb is a little brutal. And with that, I'm gonna struggle my way up it. off in the distance there, you can see just a little bit of a snow-capped peak, and we're pretty sure that that's San Jacinto peeking up over there. We did get news from further up the trail that about mile 243-ish, there is a lot of snow. It was just a good reminder of why we decided to start early and go slow. That and, we're sore and tired and, we're feeling stronger every day, but we can tell that we need those town days every now and again, just to keep feeling refreshed and not worn down. So, yeah, we're happy with our decision to start early and go slow and let some of that snow melt off and enjoy ourselves early on. Definitely a good decision. We're starting to see more and more flowers, and up ahead, some of those hills have big bits of orange. I don't know how well that's coming out on camera, but we're wondering if those big orange splotches are part of the super bloom, because we're just seeing them here and there, and we're seeing more and more flowers as we hike, so I hope we catch that. That would be really amazing. So I mentioned that we were wondering about those orange spots on the hills, and we come around a corner, and yep, bunch of orange flowers. Really beautiful.
Kind of internal acid or poison that makes them unpleasant to eat from super bitter.
Don't know. I don't know if this is flowers starting to bud or if it's some sort of parasite. I don't know, but it's really cool looking. Woo-hoo. So I come around a corner and all of a sudden the trail is bright orange. So maybe that orange we were seeing was all the orange dirt instead of flowers like we thought. It's pretty cool. Ooh! Hey, look! Flower fields in the desert. That is so cool. Wow. That is just beautiful. Just this whole area is covered.
If we could go 5, that would be awesome, but let's see how we're feeling.
I'd love if this came through on the camera, but I don't think it's gonna.
View in full screen on a computer. See all the flutterbys.
So we've just been sitting here next to the super bloom meadow, and it's not constant, but every
But there's millions of butterflies going
every
by.
I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, just this big swarm of butterflies come through. Probably,
No,
I
we've
don't know.
had at least 1,000 go by.
I was gonna say probably a few hundred every couple minutes. It's pretty intense. I really doubt that it's gonna go through, come through on the camera. But it's been pretty cool just sitting here watching them just fly by us. Alright, so we're just sitting here next to the beautiful flower meadow, just taking a little bit of break while we found some very minor shade. We're about halfway through our day. It's probably about 2 now. We're about halfway through our day miles wise. I think we're just over 4 miles for the day. Just kind of taking it easy, but we're still looking at like a 8 or 9 mile day. We're hoping to kind of get over this one last little hill we have, so that tomorrow it'll be kind of all downhill into Scissors Crossing, and then we'll hitch into Julian. We're doing good. Tired and sore, but you know, today's day 7 of hiking in a row, so we're definitely feeling the need for a 0 again. But yeah, we've just kind of been cruising and enjoying the day. The sun is pretty warm, but it's not actually super hot out. So yeah, I am thirsty though. So my feet are kind of sore and you know, all of that, but like we left camp with like 4 liters of water today, but apparently the only water source between here and Julian is 1 mile off trail. So it would add 2 miles to our day, which kind of sucks, but we'll see. I'm pretty thirsty, so I don't know. May or may not be worth it depending on.
You better figure it out. We're about to pass that.
Yeah, I know. But either way we'll be fine. But because we're heading into town tomorrow. But yeah, so just taking a quick break, but I think we're about to get up and get moving again, because we've been sitting here for probably, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, maybe a little longer. So nice day, but I will probably check in again, I don't know, around camp most likely. So we were kind of worried about not having enough water, and I'm super thirsty, or I was super thirsty, so I was kind of worrying about it because I was down to 2 liters. And we're not getting into Julian until tomorrow, but we come off the trail right there, and right behind us is a water source. Just had to turn a little switch and there came clear water. So yeah, and we haven't seen many people today. It's been a few hours, and then we stopped at the water source and all of a sudden there's a bunch of people that came up behind us, and so I just got to sit there and talk to some other hikers and fill up on water. I now have 4 liters, which I am impressed does not feel crazy heavy. I have 4 liters on me and pack feels good, so it was kind of impressive. We were really happy not to have to walk an extra 2 miles today just to make sure we had enough water to go to Julian, so I'm actually very happy right now. Get to drink as much water as I want. So anyway, we're gonna keep on trekking. We still have anywhere between 3 and 5 miles. 3 and 5 miles until camp today. So gonna keep moving. We are walking on this tiny little ridge. There's been a few washed out spots, so we've had to kind of be very careful with our footsteps. Yeah, not just a straight up stable trail all the time, and we are walking on quite the cliffside actually, so yeah, making me slightly nervous, but I'm watching my footsteps and making sure I'm being careful, but no joke. sketchy. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be more sketchy stuff ahead. But it's sketchy enough that I'm paying attention, so. Whew, I'm red. I've just been walking along this ridgeline for a while, and it's just getting more and more beautiful. Like, look at this. Like, it's just been amazing. But we came to this really beautiful little turn and decided to take a quick water break. We have about a mile and a half to the first campsite, so.
2.2 ideally. Oh, let's see.
We're looking at campsites beyond that, but the next listed campsite is in like a mile and a half. So, doing good. It's about 3, so we'll hit camp. No matter which camp we decide to go for, the early one or any of the ones after, we'll hit camp at about the time we want to. It's kind of funny, like, being out here, you just have this rhythm that you fall into really, really quickly. You know, you're done with your day about 4 or 5 p.m. If you're not night hiking or doing anything like that. And then you're up at like 5 a.m. Like, it's just kind of this natural rhythm that we're all kind of falling into, which is kind of interesting. You know, going to bed by being asleep, you know, hiker midnight, everybody's asleep by 8:30, and everybody's up by...
Up.
Ho! Just scared the shit out of me. I don't know if I caught that on camera, but wow, all right.
F-15, how you doing? I forgot there was that on trail. I remember people talking about it.
Yeah, I remember people saying that they got like scared by planes flying overhead, but wow.
I think that's what they mean. I was just looking at your tent sites. One of all the ones I'm looking at passed by in the morning, close to trail, but great views.
Whew. Well, that was an adventure. That was loud.
Weird. Yeah, I covered my ears.
Yeah. All right. So that totally scrambled my brain. I don't know what I was saying before then, but
Think about something.
Something. Apparently that's a thing out here. But yeah, so we're just chilling, drinking some water. I'm gonna be rolling into camp pretty soon. That's about it. I spy a tiny dragon. Oh, let's see if I can get him on camera without disturbing him. You see him? He is just hanging out on that little rock there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Woo. Tiny dragon butt.
Just had to show more wildflowers. Made her all the way up to my...
I'm an alligator. I have Bowie stuck in my head. we were just talking about how this is a weird year to hike because we were not expecting this much grass.
Lush.
And this much green. And we're just hiking along in the desert and we can smell flowers as we pass by. Birds are all chirping, it's just crazy. And I have Moon Age Daydream going in my head. And camp tonight, right off trail. And with a beautiful view. It's gonna be a bit windy, but we don't really care.
Too tired to care.
Yeah. So this is like 7.6-ish miles into our day. We're gonna stop here tonight, and then that means we have about 7-ish miles tomorrow into
Like 6
Julian.
point something.
To Scissors Crossing where we will hitch into Julian. So, and I see the road down there, and I'm assuming that might be the road that we're hitching
Yeah.
at. So
I imagine we're going to continue going along and down, and we'll catch it somewhere that way. But
yeah. So town is in sight tomorrow. Looking forward to it. All right. Time to set up camp. This is our evening view from camp tonight. Really, really pretty. We were just commenting on how it's cool, but it's definitely warmer than it has been at night, so.
it's a nice middle ground. This would be nice every night.
This is gorgeous. All right, it is cold enough now that I need to get back in my sleeping bag. Also, we're hoping to get up at about 5 and get out of camp by about 6 a.m. so we can pound out those last 6 or 7 miles to Scissors Crossing so we can get into Julian. All right, have a good night, everyone.